Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Business Minute. I'm your host, sir, and today I'm joined with the special guest, Miss Kat Pope. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
No complaints, no complaints. So, Miss Pope, if you don't mind, could you tell us what the name of your business is?
Sure. It's Kat Pope Art. I am an independent artist here in Mobile, Alabama. I create original oil paintings inspired by the coast, the Gulf Coast that we all love. And I'm also an art educator, so I teach painting workshops and professional development classes for artists.
Awesome. And so that brings me to my next question because I have taken a look at your work. How long have you been active?
I have been full-time since 2015. We moved here to Mobile, and I went to school for it, so I guess technically I've been painting since 2011, but didn't pursue it full-time as a business until 2015.
Gotcha. So that brings me to one of my favorite questions. What inspired you to start?
I don't really know. I love color. I love the landscape that we get to enjoy every day living here on the coast. I grew up in Tampa, Florida, so that landscape is very similar to this. The sunsets and the palm trees, but also, the native wildlife and all the storms and, just the day-to-day is just, we live in a beautiful place. So I guess that's what inspires me most.
Wonderful. Now, with just starting back in 2015, really, were there any obstacles that you encountered along the way?
To be honest, I think self-motivation is a struggle for me. When you're in business for yourself, sometimes it's hard to, keep the TV turned off if you're working from home that day, or, go and put yourself out there as a professional. If you don't have, an office, I work from my home studio, so it's just me day in and day out. And I think keeping a schedule and getting done what needs to be done on time, something that I've completely tried to hone in on and really be disciplined with.
Okay. Well, that definitely transitions to my next question. How do you manage to balance work and personal life?
Oh, it's a daily struggle. It really is. Like I said, I do work from home, so having people around me who encourage me, that's a big one for me. And that's not art specific either. It's just kind of life specific. You want to be happy. You want to surround yourself with people who encourage you, who believe in you. I'm blessed to have a husband who values what I do, and a family that, really encourages me. They get it. The creative lifestyle, it's not a 9 to 5. Sometimes I work weekends, sometimes I'm teaching private classes, or I'm teaching at workshop spaces. It's always changing, and I think that's the fun part about it too.
Perfect. So with being active for the last few years and really letting it be the focus of your education since 2011, what experience since then have you found to be the most memorable?
That's a good one. The Alabama State Council on the Arts is a great organization. They have grant programs that I've been so fortunate to be a part of, to bring art to individuals that normally wouldn't be able to encounter, a painting class or a pottery class. I've worked with summer camps. I've worked with after-school programs. I've worked with outreach programs at different group homes. So that's always rewarding, to bring a new experience to someone who may not encounter it in their normal day-to-day, and have them enjoy it and try something new, and just smile over something silly like a pinch pot. We can share that with them, and it's something that they remember. So that's always been awesome.
All right. So looking at the flip side of that, at any point in time, did you feel that you wouldn't be successful? And if so, who or what changed your mind?
Definitely. That's a good question. I think that, everyone has a dream. And if God puts that dream in your heart, it says, honor the Lord and he will give you the desires of your heart. And I do believe that personally, but at the same time, there's no time condition on that promise.
That's true.
Sometimes it takes years and years before, the opportunity comes up where you can pursue that dream. For me, it was about 5 years before I was able to pursue this fine art business full time. We were renting. We had a little rental house, and I was working from my dining room table. And you can't make large paintings on a dining room table. So I was working small, and just teaching more, meeting people, and it wasn't until after those first 5 years that the door opened for us to buy a home. I have my larger home studio now, and I'm more settled, and that's brought me just the opportunity to really dig deep and pursue it more intentionally and just go for it.
All right. Okay. So, Kat, my next question is more of a long-term question. So,
yeah.
Where would you like to see your business in 1 year, 3 years, and in 10 years?
Okay. Well, in 1 year, I would love to have a more solid body of work. In the fine art field, you have to keep creating, you have to keep getting better, hone your skills, develop your style. I feel like I'm getting there, but I would love to just continue building that body of work, doing private commissions, doing work for shows and gallery opportunities. I feel like it's growing in a positive way, but still honing in and learning as much as I can to honor my craft. I guess that would be the 1 year goal. The 3 year goal, I don't know. Let's say the 5 year goal. Can I say the 5 year goal?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess the 5 year goal was just to move beyond, our area, our local area. I do love Mobile. It's been my home for 3 years. I think there's a huge area within the Southeast, that I would love to dig into teaching regionally, to showing regionally. And I guess by regionally, I mean, Charleston, Savannah, Jacksonville, New Orleans, Pensacola, that Gulf Coast stretch.
Yes, ma'am.
There's a lot of opportunities there that I think would be really cool to branch out in. And I guess the 10-year goal, maybe I'll have a big studio where I can teach from my studio. I do have a studio, and I'm thankful for it, but it's not classroom ready. So maybe that would be a 10-year dream. Who knows?
Okay. All right. Well, I definitely believe in you, especially with this interview. I really feel a sort of a motivation behind your words. That's it's almost palpable.
Well, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
It's a joy. I have the best job in the world. I really do. It's a joy.
All right. So, Kat, that brings me to my final question, and this question is the one I dedicate to everyone else that's really listening, who may be on the ledge of taking that leap of faith, but are still a bit nervous. What words of encouragement would you have for someone else who's considering just starting?
Definitely. To be honest, I feel like I'm still just starting. But, man, don't be afraid to get at it and just really work hard. And I know that sounds so cliche, but it's hard. Like I said, being self-motivated, getting it done, being inspired, and just creating what you want to create, whether it's painting, music, writing, dance, anything like that. Having that good support system, like I mentioned before, have that support, and just don't be afraid to work hard. If you have to have a part-time job till a full-time thing takes off, great, get it done. I'm not a professional advice giver, I guess, but I mean, if anyone wanted to talk to me about, building a fine art business, sustaining in the art field, I welcome that. I'm an open book. I'm still navigating it myself, definitely. But hard work plus a good support system makes it possible, I believe. If I can do it, anybody can do it. Trust me.
All right, awesome. Well, Kat, if anyone wanted to maybe take a look at your work or even get in touch with you, do you have any information you'd like to put out there? Any contact information or?
Oh yeah, of course. Well, I've got several teaching engagements for the rest of this year, and you can contact me on my website www.katpope.com. I will be at the Throwdown, which is September 20th. That's Mobile Arts Council's biggest fundraiser. That's on their website. It's also on mine, I believe. And then social media, would love to chat, get in touch. Facebook and Instagram is going to be at Kat Pope Art. So they're both the same, at Kat Pope Art. But yeah, I'd love to hear from you.
All right, awesome. And that's it, ma'am. Thank you again for the opportunity. It's been an awesome experience interviewing you.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. I really hope you all come out to the Throwdown. It's gonna be a good time.
Absolutely.
I'm so terrified, but it's gonna be fun.
Awesome. All right. Well, I wish you the best of luck and see you there.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks.